at me. I'm all Ozempic. Look at my Ozempic bod. Squeeze it up. I can squeeze up my... Look at this. I can fit into like a size 39er. Is that a size? I don't even know. Aloha, everybody. It's Monday. We've been gone for a week. Did we all survive? I think we did. We did. Normally can speak for us. Lag did. Speak for Lag. That did the golf guy, Kimo, Michelle Kirkpatrick, Mike Seller, James Applesdale, fucking
Pokey's activated.
Aloha, everybody. Welcome to Monday. Oh, my goodness. What a week it has been. What we did do, what we did see. What did we accomplish? Go.
Books.
We did a book.
We did some books.
We did some books. We shipped some stuff. We got ahead of the game. Well, what we did was, I don't know how it is for you guys, but we're always sort of behind the 8 ball. So then getting ahead of the 8 ball, still tremendously behind the 8 ball, but aheader of where we were behind the 8 ball. Thank you. I think that was clear. And again, let's start from the top. I tried to do everything, but I couldn't do it all. And I think it's very important to start with number one, Buddy Hinton from the Brady Bunch, a.k.a. Biff Boffo. Aloha to our number one. That's Biff. And what's he say? I just want Mason T's approval. And look, here's another friend of ours, me. And I said, me too. I like me. Did you see the John Candy movie? It's good. Sad, kind of. They closed the 405. Pico. Hey, you guys. Quirky Picker Chad. Aloha. We need a sound for Pico.
It was, I know.
Did you even do you even do sounds? Like Quirky Picker Chad has a sound. Callie Debs has it. Where's Callie's sound? Axe Monkey doesn't have a sound. And Axe Monkeys is easy because we know what it's going to be.
Right. Good.
I know
it's Wayne's World.
That's right.
Oh, man.
And I would just like to say on this day of...
My brain took last week off, too.
It kind of did, huh? Our brains, yeah. I guess there's a lot to talk about and really nothing at the same time.
I agree.
Yeah, that's how it is. James.
It is I, James. He was talking about some weird crap that he sees, and I commented on his video.
Mothman Prophecies.
Mothman Prophecies.
He's got the Mothman.
Totally.
James, check out a movie. I think it's about 1996. It's who's in that? Phenomenon.
Richard Gere.
Richard Gere.
Wait, no.
No, Phenomenon.
Oh wait. Oh.
You used to watch Phenomenon with
gosh.
Saturday Night Fever. Spoiler alert, it's a brain tumor at the end. I don't think. Hopefully, James doesn't have a brain tumor.
Yeah,
but,
why did you say to watch that movie?
Oh, well, because in case it is. I like to be first to the joke, to the pun. So I'm just putting it out there, just in case. I just want him to remember I was first with that joke. It was really you, though. I kind of preempted you because it was your Mothman prophecy.
Well,
which was also a brain tumor, by the way. Thank you.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
No.
Mothman Prophecy was a brain tumor, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, no. That's the one with the lady and Richard Gere. That's not Mothman Prophecy? She had a brain tumor. She died.
No. Which one am I thinking then?
The one with the bridge.
That's Mothman Prophecies.
But is that the one is that still with her and him? And then he's running around trying to save the people on the bridge?
Gosh,
it's a really old movie,
now.
So we all should know this.
No, I'm like confused.
Anyway, it's brain tumor. It's all brain tumors. That's all we can hope for.
No, it's not James.
Not for James, for you too. You can't breathe through your head.
No, I can't either, James.
So you're all brain tumored up. And if it doesn't happen, then we feel better. That's how I do it.
Anyhow, I just want to add how great it was to see Pitco on FAE. And boy, he has really been through so much.
Yes, he has. Yeah. You should watch. First of all, you should go watch that video. After you finish that video, we could use a few more views over at the Profit Playbook podcast to one of the greatest videos ever produced. please go watch Profit Playbook podcast after you watch the interview with Flipping Ain't Easy and Pico from Friday.
Yeah.
What day is it? Friday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it was Monday last Monday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, happy
It
days.
was last Monday.
It wasn't
No,
because
it
John
wasn't
didn't
because
do
John
it.
was sick. Sorry, it was Friday.
Why are you making this very complicated?
I said my brain took
A lot of
last
twists
week
and
off
turns.
also.
Did it come back to work today?
Not really, no.
Mike Seller, while we were
Boop the Ranger.
While the music was playing at the beginning here, we saw that comment and she
Yes, I did
him.
boop Pokey's nose.
So he's pre-booped. Aloha, Michelle Kirkpatrick. And that Did Big Golf guy says, preemptive aloha. Got a big pile of clubs to clean and grips whilst listening. Happy
That's
selling.
fun.
Happy selling to you, too. We are experiencing the infalling or in-autumning of our area. So it's cold now in the morning. And it wasn't. Until yesterday, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I still have no, those flowers aren't going to last much longer. But we still have actual very unusual warmness here the past few weeks. So we've gotten a lot done and accomplished, not just on the reselling front. And also sold some things not on eBay. And also, what else? What else is a big thing? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Think of something quick. It's almost over.
Flag. I felt like there was like some things to talk about, but my brain is still on.
It collapsed.
Yeah, it's away.
That's all right. I had things to say, and I don't like them anymore. So I make notes, and then I don't like them. The other day, I was responding to a post, Josh's post on his. It was about, I think it was something about, what was it about? It was his last post, and he said that he worked too hard. It was something about he worked for like 14 hours, and then he woke up, and he's like, and he went to bed, and he slept, and then he woke up, and he felt like he had a hangover, because just when you get older, you can't work that hard. You just can't. It's just things change as you get older.
It is so true. I don't know, this last week, standing for like 6 hours taking photos all day long.
We tried to work like children, and it just did not work. I mean, like youngsters. We tried to just hammer. Let's take a week off and list 1,000 things. We got 560
my body
things
cannot
listed.
handle that. I literally developed plantar fasciitis.
Yeah, and in your head.
Doing that.
In your brain.
I am getting the worst pain in my leg.
Yeah.
It stinks getting older.
It really does. It really does. That's not what this show's about.
But
it's part of the reseller struggle.
I am seeing more people are joining, so make sure we say.
Let's go down.
I saw John. I see Brenda Smith.
Wow, look at all. There's a lot of words.
Yeah.
Okay, there's Lag. He's got.
Lag. Have we been seeing since we were like, where's Lag?
He's back. He had another meltdown, level 5. Record Crate, aloha, happy birthday.
Yeah, it's good.
Aloha to you, Pokey Pants,
so
you
good.
little nerd burglar.
Primo, the incredible shrinking person.
Every show we get smaller, and then I'm Ozempicing, I'm folding in on myself, and then out come the claws.
Whatever that means.
You turn into a flea stack eventually. After like I've only had 4 shots of this stuff, and I'm not sure I like it very much, but
Excuse me.
I don't want to eat because I feel like I'm
gonna vomit if you do?
like essentially gonna vomit. So
well, that's what it does.
It's just like, what about willpower? Anybody heard about willpower? Come on.
But I guess that's how it helps with diabetes too. Is like you just
It
eating
absolutely helps with the diabetes. It's helped with the diabetes. But the thing is that I reached a point about in March where the doctor said, you are in jeopardy. You are like, it's bad. So,
and this doctor years ago even recommended a gastric bypass, and
Glad I
he was
didn't
like,
do that.
"I'm not doing that."
I've lost thousands of pounds since then. I just gain it. I mostly usually gain it back.
Gain it back.
Yeah.
Lose it.
But when during the pandemic, I got up to about 400 pounds just to see where we could go with the whole.
Mike.
What happened?
Mike did a super chat. Thank you so much. That's so generous.
Thank you so much to the Pokies Boop Fund. Mahalos to you for that. That's awesome. So just quick little the health update is that I ballooned up to a sizable 400 pounds or so. Because then
you were touching 400.
The scale didn't really
during the
the first 6 months of the 2020.
Man, we both
was just cocktails and steaks and just like, well, check this out. Watch what I can do. And I turned into 400 pounds. So then we lose about 50 pounds, and then I break my ankle, and then I lost even more, and I got down to about 299 last year. When did I get to 299? This year. I think I actually made it to 299.
Yeah, I can't remember.
And then we got sucked back into the eBay flume of like, we need to focus on other things, and I can't do two things at once. So I creep back up to about 330, I guess. And the doctor said, no, we're going to put you on the Ozempic. And then I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take the summer, spring, and I'm going to walk, and I'm going to keep the weight down. And I didn't get more. I didn't lose though. So anyway, I started taking the stupid stuff. It's working, but I feel gross. What else do you need to know?
But what we're doing is we're committing baby steps.
Crimes. We're committing crimes.
Baby steps. We're going to do a month at a time. And because we both feel that
we're dying. Definitely dying.
We're not healthy enough. We're not active enough. And we are taking a month to see if changing our diet and activity level.
Oh, what was that? Is that the broccoli truck backing up to our driveway? I think it is.
If we'll feel better, because every morning we're both like, oh my God, my knee, oh my God, my hip, oh my God, my leg, my abdomen. It's just so stupid.
Name any part.
So
and the thing is it's hurt recently.
But anyhow, did you say aloha to Mike?
No, I'm just
Jen,
getting it.
Ryan.
Jen, aloha.
I meant to say Ryan, and I said Mike.
Mayan? Did you say hi to John? Flipping ain't easy.
Yeah,
No H.
I saw him.
How dare you?
He's setting up the shed behind his house.
Oh my gosh,
that is
so awesome.
Yeah, what a pain.
But dude, they raised the price to John's storage to $265, and he doesn't go to it routinely. It's
that's awful expense.
Yeah, and he probably, what was the shed? Like 2 months worth, maybe? I don't know what the shed was.
Depending on the size.
Yeah, you got to put it together. But once it's together, and it never rains.
Good for you, John. I'm glad.
Yeah, you'll be much happier. And then you're like, hey, I'm going to go to the storage. Like, we have to go, I don't know, 10 miles?
It takes an hour driving pretty much. It's round trip.
I mean, it's a leisurely drive. And it's a beautiful by the lake. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not weird. But the thing is that we have to build this store to sell like 10 books at a time. It sucks to go over there for one book, is my point.
Yeah.
So we have been trying very hard to make that not happen. And I think we're doing okay.
Yeah. I mean, and what would be great is if like the space actually ended up being a space that was year round and like we could work out of it. And we
have a big backyard. We could do what John's doing, but
I know. I think of that sometimes, but
the problem is we live in the cold.
And here they're like, oh, you now have another dwelling on your property. Oh, we got to raise your property tax.
We actually had a tin thing here.
And it was part of an assessment on our house.
And it was
just
in the
crappy rusted.
And they assessed it it was rusty. The roof didn't even work.
A little teeny shed.
And it was like $760 assessed onto our.
That's so stupid. But Lenny K is here.
Lenny K!
So nice to see you.
From New Hampshire.
It makes me so happy.
5 Pokies from New Hampshire.
I love it. I love it.
Let's see who else is here. Brenda Smith. Aloha.
Brenda. Pickle was saying hi to everyone. Lag is all happy.
Lag is so smiley, and he's just a little adorable little imp.
So Biff was saying that he saw the John Candy doc. I think he might have won an Oscar if he had lived longer.
I
know.
He
had the potential. I've got to say, I fell asleep during the last part of it, but it was excellent. I was just so tired. But what I I was just like, oh my goodness, he and Primo are so similar.
That sucks for my
Like
longevity.
emotionally, I don't know. Just
She was finding some similarities. I mean, I didn't see it. I didn't see similarities.
no, you were agreeing.
No, I'm kidding. There's some
right.
similarities.
And I'm not talking about the weight. I'm talking.
That's one of the similarities.
But no, I mean he's really tall. But I'm talking about.
Thanks. I'm real short. Short, fat king. Stand together. Come on.
But very, very, very similar in behaviors. Absolutely.
I see. I do. Record crate has retracted. We will never know what was in there.
Okay, so Axe Monkey.
Even with the jaws of life.
Axe Monkey is asking, how did EIS go for you guys? And I saw something else that she was saying as a follow-up, and that is how it sort of went for us. So
where's I turned okay.
I turned off EIS in my sales tank.
We had the same experience, Axe Monkey. So I'm not sure what I mean, I do know some of the things you saw, like the stickers and stuff. So this is something to keep in mind about. I very happily wanted to try that, knowing that our store was super moving smoothly and was in a good way. That's a good time to test something because you know it's moving, you know how it's working, and it's just consistent. So you throw in a monkey wrench in there, you're going to see, you'll see something, right? What we saw was a complete crash in sales for about we had 0 sales days. We had it off for about 10 days. And then when we turned it back on within the day, we had 5 or 6 international sales. So for media, this was our media store. We did not do it on our other store. We did it specifically on the media store, the one that moves smoothly. And I can recommend, and it looks like Axe Monkey had a similar experience, and depending on what you sell, of course, but for media, it wasn't a good idea, and that we actually get considerable sales from international.
I was busy looking at, just quickly, Eric Papa Flips, aloha. He said Primo is the Jack Black of eBay. Yes, he's
nice
compared to Jack Black, and they were born in the same year and they're a week apart.
We're like a week apart in birth. And I think that, I'm pretty sure that Jack Black stole my identity.
Because you were born before him.
Yeah.
A week.
This is the only way it could happen.
I wanted to say, too, I don't think you mentioned it. Literally the day we turned off our EIS, somebody in Canada was like...
Can you? I really want this book. Can you ship it to us?
Yeah, it was a DVD.
Yeah, and so I did turn.
And we were like, oh, sorry, no, we don't do EIS.
I actually did do a Canadian to Canada, and it said I can't do it.
Oh,
there's no Canadian Post.
Oh,
so if I do it through eBay, I'd have to do it through Canadian Post, and that wasn't even available. So
gotcha.
I could have done that like at $21 or whatever it cost to ship it to him.
And Paul Rose is
How
here
you doing
too.
in Canada, everybody? You guys, Canada's
taking a beating.
Yeah, don't do that, Canada. Okay, so where were we? Let's see. Ryan says, my wife hit a really good yard sale this weekend. Lot of 145s for $5. Most go for $5 to $10. Really nice lot.
Nice.
Some Pepsi glasses from the 70s of DC characters for 50 cents each. Some old cameras, etc. That's some awesome stuff.
Well done.
So some Pepsi glasses of the 70 DC. See, I remember Super Friends on plastic cups. Those are like collectible, right? What are they the same ones with like Superman with the upswing? Were they made in glass too? The plastic ones? Because I like those. Not good for me, Axe. Turned it back on. Jen also.
Right, and this was just like, just a thought. It's not like, so we all decided.
It was an experiment.
Right,
is
just
what it was.
to see, because John seemed to he had the opposite. And some other people I've seen say that too, like it seemed to help them. But in the long run, I guess what it means is it doesn't, I don't know.
Again, I think it's got to do with what you're selling.
Yeah.
Because if we're selling media, and media is kind of something we do send it all over the world.
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot of call for it.
Media is low in price enough where international buyers are willing to pay the additional fees. It's not going to break the bank.
Yeah, we sold multiple DVDs to Australia. I mean, in the past week, to Australia, books to England.
And even if there's a
places.
tariff, again, they're so low in price that it doesn't.
I don't even think about
It
it.
doesn't make a huge difference for the buyer to have to pay that.
R.I.P. Mimi. Is Mimi the character in the movie? I don't remember. Ryan says usually 45s are trash. It was super nice, lot of quality records. That's so 45s often they're sold for jukeboxes, and the quality for jukeboxes, it doesn't have to be as good as for collectors. So collectors want like a shiny. They don't want scratches. And they want picture sleeves for the most part. Picture sleeves go to collectors, and 45s that aren't perfect or just in company sleeves often, I'm generalizing here, go to jukeboxes. But Ryan, you do have the ListEasier uses Hell for Stays link in the code thing. You are using ListEasier for that because that's going to make those 100 go up in like 2 hours, and you'll be done with that, and going to make you super excited, and then go, well, now what do I do with all my time? Just sit here, blah, 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 blah. B. Hinton says, I got all the Pepsi DSC glasses, the best ones of the villains with the moon background. See, now I'm going to have to look it up.
Yeah, I just looked up some Mothman. She did have a tumor, but she was seeing the premonitions, but supposedly people in another area where that bridge fell, they were seeing premonitions
well,
too.
the black thing that made her like crash and stuff, that was the brain tumor. And then she got superpowers for a second, like Phenomenon. I mean, if you're going to have a brain tumor, shouldn't you get superpowers for a second?
I mean, it's not worth it. What am I saying?
No. We're just saying
I did not mean to say that. Like, that was really weird.
Yeah, you're the weird one here. Come on.
No, nothing is worth that. No, but that would be really weird.
Jen saying, sounds nice.
I'm just thinking, though, because they say there's so many parts of the brain that we just don't access. And, like, can a brain tumor somehow activate weird parts of the brain where you do have weird abilities?
If those abilities were truly available. Maybe you could activate them, but probably what you're going to activate is in how to, I don't know what, I don't know what superpowers could.
Well,
what is
like
that
how
90%
sometimes people
sitting
can
up there?
start speaking another language.
No, they can't. They can on In Search Of, but not in real life. Though. Come on.
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
I don't know what's real anymore.
I know. That's so true though.
But how great is that? Brenda was saying she usually doesn't catch the live. It's so cold and raining today in South
Coast, Mass.
It is overcast and very gray.
Very fall-like here.
Yeah.
So with South Coast, Mass, do you think it would that? No, that's Boston. I was thinking of that. Remember that JFK place we went to like a whole bunch of years ago and had just opened or not.
Oh, and there was like a hurricane.
Yeah, we got caught in a hurricane.
It was insane.
In Boston at this JFK place that was right on the ocean. And the hurricane was a nor'easter, was coming in off. We couldn't leave the building, and it was all glass, and we were all like hiding inside. And then we went for dinner somewhere.
I see that Eric Papa Fix has a lot he's contributed, and we haven't.
Okay, let's go. We're dedicated to this. I used eBay's $200 store promotion offer for about 2 days. It's so dumb it wasn't worth continuing, even for free. That's a bad recommendation for them.
Polish Pete did a video on. He took up their was it offsite advertising? What was it? You know how they offered, hey, we'll pay for this for a month, and he tried that, and he did not have good things to say.
He said it was dumb too.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think it's super smart to test stuff out, but I look at everything that eBay's throwing at us with they're not putting up tools for junk salespeople. They're putting up tools for replenishable salespeople. That's why they don't work for us. Because if you Those tools are all for people who sell new sneakers, whatever. They sell a lot of stuff in one niche that is technically, yes, you could sell vintage cards, right? Those are old. I'm sure they work for that, but they're not going to work for people like normal resellers. Not Mason T. Thank you.
Right. People that, like all of us here,
Salt of the earth resellers.
we're right. Well, like
Salty. Maybe just
buying
salty
or selling collectibles, used items, or like Amazon returns or liquidation.
We are so small today. I'm very comfortable though. That's the trade-off.
Lag saw Honey Who Shrunk the Kids.
It was probably his first movie.
How do you know Lag's he?
It was probably them's first movie.
There's Paul.
BBVD, Bell Biff DeVoe says 2DD is generally reversible with the elimination of all sugar and starch until your AC starts. It is. And I've had tremendous luck with that. I have. I mean, last year I did it myself without this thing. The doctor said this year, if you don't keep your shit together, I mean, I think that's the word he used, we're going to put you on the drug because you don't have much more time. I mean, that's like a little scary, but I don't listen to that. So I took 6 months before I started the Trulicity. And then now I've done it for a week and it feels gross. And now I know why I didn't want to do it, but I haven't eaten anything in like a month. So I'm losing weight.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing like, a used cereal bowl on the counter anymore in the morning when I wake up, or
look at me.
Empty
Look at
package
me.
of cookies.
Wait, let me clear the words out so you can see how. Look at me. Like if I turn sideways, you couldn't see me at all.
You're totally.
I would just be the thin man.
Yeah.
Look at that. Let's see. Aloha to Paul.
It is so exciting.
The land of the Lilliputians. Are the gas lift tools malfunctioning? No, we just
our
decide
bodies are aching too much to sit on the hard.
it's a fabric,
things.
appropriate fabric, chair that silk fabric for our sensitive bums. Inactive is the new activity. Thank you.
Yeah, it's true.
We're working all the time.
Yes, Ryan, he does metformin also.
Doctor said I kept the metformin, and I'm not going to tell you that part. I will tell you that part. Actually, this is just the Freedom of Information Act, this show. Most people know diabetes can make your pee smell. They're like cereal. You're basically getting rid of excess sugar. So it smells sweet or like some sort of thing. Mine started smelling like gasoline a little bit. And then I thought that was bad. But the second I started taking Trulicity, that was gone. So I guess that fixed me.
Well, Ryan is saying
I'm a doctor.
that his A1C has been perfect for about a year and a half now, and I lost 50 pounds with it. And I've also heard, I think...
He's a tiny little baby boy.
I know.
So
I also heard
when
that
you're 56, dude, it's just like it sucks so much worse.
I think I read something about
why?
metformin where it's sort of
dare
like
you?
this miracle drug where it can also there's like so many other benefits to it too. But anyhow,
you can't get herpes.
Eyes wide open.
You can't get herpes in your eye from it, which is nice. Carnivore diet. Well, no, eyes wide open. Yes, I'm a believer in that. But
and herpes in the eye.
Yeah, herpes in the eye. Carnivore diet does work as far as I absolutely, or any sort of Atkinsy low carb, high protein diet. And I will do that if I get an appetite ever back. So the question is this is a short-term thing. I don't expect to be on it forever. And, after a month, I feel like it actually is working, but it works because it makes me feel gross. And we'll see probably with a plan, see what the beginning of the year.
Wow.
6 months is a good time to test things. But after Christmas, we'll see how much I stuff my face at Christmas because usually
that's where we have a
uncontrollable
really hard time.
So
I just want to say quick hello and we'll get further down, but Book World glasses are not good. 4224 was saying aloha
to you.
And I know that you are using ListEasier, and And they're saying my biggest problem with ListEasier is the shipping. We are exhausted. So
I know,
they have
dude.
had tremendous success with ListEasier. They're booksellers. And I believe they were saying how they were able to get a car, right? It was that you guys?
I think they bought a like their dream car.
Yeah.
Like a collector.
I just wish.
I think it was. Was it?
I wish I could be
Trans Am?
faster. I really wish I could be faster.
I wish you could.
Faster, faster, it is so exciting.
I did time myself.
Per book. The problem is with my sweet, beautiful, lovely wife is that she can't see past. She's taking 8 to 11 pictures per $14 book. It doesn't make sense, and I can't convince her to be smart. So that's what takes so long.
These books.
If you didn't take those many pictures, it just doesn't matter for the cheap books.
I would like to know what Book World.
You tell us how to do it.
How many photos do you take per book?
Do you take 11
And
ever? Even once?
I do.
Ever?
I do the front cover, the spine,
Where's Book World?
the title page, the like copyright page, a photo of the content. Only one, even if there's multiple pages with the content.
Super helpful. I mean, it's super good for people who are buying it, but it's not good for production.
And then I take a picture of it lying down of the
spine.
I already said that. No, the pages, so people can see if there's like any foxing like on the top edge.
No.
And then the back.
Cancel that one for sure.
And then we have
a lot
books.
of ARCs.
We have books
copies.
with highlighted highlighter and sometimes with margin notes. And there's also the professor's stamps or stickers. So
she shows everything.
That adds additional
like
photos.
It's OnlyFans for books.
So that's why it goes from anywhere from 8 to 11 photos, depending. And I don't want to take that many. So it takes 1.5.
Well, here's the thing. You have to decide, but you have to get out of your head and think about being a business, like being a stationary object and going, I don't care about all that shit. We just have to, I'm sorry, I swear 2 times in this show. I'm just very loose. We have to, and I don't have, we don't have, we could do twice as many if you did 5 pictures. I'm just saying, it's just numbers.
I know. Do we just say then? Like,
yes, it already says it in the description.
Right, in the description, do we say there's highlighter?
Yes.
And I don't bother taking pictures?
It says it in the condition description. It says it in the description. It says it everywhere. And I have to shame you on national television in order to get you to consider.
I would like to know what people's opinions are. Should I take pictures of the highlighted text and the like stamps or the labels saying it's the professor's
every
book?
single thing.
Can I finish?
Can I finish? Can you finish?
Or should we just not take those
Look, it's
photos?
my business. I tell you not to do it, but you won't listen.
And just leave that the condition
She won't listen.
in the condition description.
We did over 500 books this weekend, and we could have done over 1,000 if you only took 5. Ask
If
Josh
we
how many
didn't-
books how many pictures of books he
If we
takes.
didn't end
5.
up spending all day at the warehouse, I could have
we
worked.
also sold some signs. What do you want?
Yeah.
Nothing? Jeez, I'm a crowbar. Lenny says every time you mention GLP-1, you get an ad about it. It's listening. It's listening.
Oh, weird.
You know what? Ryan says he did carnivore for 3 months, hardcore, and lost no weight. And when you say hardcore, did you eat like 12-pound steaks and stuff? I mean, you have to keep sensible. But I've totally lost weight on keto meat diet, whatever. Low carb. Let's just call it low carb. Any sort of form of that. But I guess I have done it so many times that I probably have gained weight doing it. Like in the middle of summer, it's cookout season, lots of steaks. You just put that brontosaurus burger right on there and you cook it. So yeah, I've only had it work, but also it gets really gross to just eat meat for a long period of time. So, I followed Dr. Ken Berry. Yep, I know him, and I like him.
Wasn't worth it. Okay.
He's a proponent of the carnivore diet, and listen to him. Listen to the other
Listen,
and
it's
then get
sort
your
of like eBay
take a little bit from everywhere.
suggestions. It's sort of like eBay suggestions. It works for some and it doesn't work for others, you know.
Paul Rose. It's the stress that keeps him slim. I know. She's got the stress too.
But
I tend to
stress used to keep
my
me slim.
feelings.
Now that I'm home all the time.
You're eating your feelings too.
Yeah, I mean,
Feelings are
I
delicious.
practically
I mean,
in 1.5 days ate almost a whole package of vanilla sugar wafers.
I didn't stop you, and we're supposed to be supporting each other, so it's my fault that you ate all those wafers, and I didn't eat one because I can't. And we have a bag of okay, this is the true sign of the thing working. Is we have a bag of famous anus cookies, and it's still there days after the purchase. Yesterday, I ate one. She brought it out for dessert. You know, we worked late last night, and so I had a chicken mole, quesadilla thing on some lettuce, and then afterwards, she brought out the bag. Normally, the bag is like a serving.
The bag
is a serving. That bag is still there after multiple servings.
Yeah,
so
I'm impressed.
It's because I feel gross, though. I'm
what
not
did
sure
you
that
say?
part is worth
Wait,
it.
what did you say? Because Paul's like, wow, way to spam. Haha. What was that? I don't
diss
remember.
my beautiful wife. This is not my beautiful wife. Did you got new sexy librarian glasses? Did you show those off yet? It's okay. You don't have to.
What?
You got them last week. I don't think they've seen
the red ones?
The red ones.
Oh, they're too far away.
That's fine. No diss from me, but pretty close resemblance with beard. I don't know what that means. Me? I look like beard. I have hair. I have actual hair. I mean, it's like I can do like a sweet comb over with it, and I very much Ben Franklin. I can be Ben Franklin on Halloween.
We've always said that he is the redhead version of Jack Black.
I mean, and Jack Black is like,
and he's heard it from other people too.
He's also like, weight loss for us Jack Black lookalikes is hard. I don't know why. I saw just last week or two, maybe a month ago now. Adam the Woo, one of our YouTuber people that we watch, was down in Hollywood, and Jack Black's just there in the coffee shop with his backpack. He's walking.
He's just
funny. Walking around.
So Axe Monkey was saying, I wanted to try it too, the EI and pausing her EIS. We have to test stuff. We do.
For sure.
Stickers and cards aren't eligible for EIS yet.
Okay, so so other stuff was your ephemera and fodder stores were the test. With 0 sales. Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I would, ephemera is a close cousin to books.
Well, I imagine if you have a lot of EIS sales that to begin with, then pausing it to see, then stopping it probably isn't a good idea. And we have a lot of EIS
we do
sales
have. I
to
mean, I
begin
guess
with.
I really didn't do that beforehand to look and see how many we had. I'm just like, I'm going to see what happens in general. Then looking back, it's very clear where we stopped EIS and where we started it. So
so we have a really good amount of EIS, so we should not have paused it.
And I think it's a good thing to consider, especially with media, ephemera, things that are cheap to ship. Those things.
People overseas are willing to pay the extra and duties and stuff.
Now, I will also tell you that in order to get our store back fired up, I think unrelated to the EIS thing, last week was of sales. So, and I'm like, okay, is this EIS not catching up? But it had actually done a little blip and then came back down to like caca. And so I decided to do thrice things. I lowered the entire store. Okay. And also, this is also sort of a follow-up to Nash VT chastised me, I don't know, a few weeks back. And he like literally went through my store. He gave me an unsolicited store
Nash
shakedown.
is awesome.
And there's nothing wrong with how our store looks. Everything's great. Prices too damn high. And he's like, dude, look at this.
He's like, you need to like mark your stuff down like 20%.
So I did. I marked it 20% down. I increased the I increased
PL.
the PL from 5% to 10% because I want to see what happens. And then I put everything on sale for 20% off of that. And that doesn't equal 50%. It's something else. You gotta do the
Well,
math,
right,
but
20% off, and then 20% off. All right.
38%. What is it? I forget. But anyway, it off of the price that I had listed, which was too damn high. So what happened? 32 items are going out tomorrow. Thank
But
God,
also,
because
what
that was
happened?
today.
He looked at our funds that are on hold, and he's like, "What? I feel like it should be more than that." And I'm like, "Yeah,
Because the
it does
prices
feel
are
like it
slightly
should
less,
be,
so.
but
And also the because the sales were so low for the past for those whatever that time period, that drained that account the sales. So usually we're looking at about $1,000 that we can't get our mitts on, and it was like
Right.
500. So.
And I just want to bring up too, and
Please do. Harbor's Hope, aloha to
aloha,
you.
Harbor's Hope. So
We're only 22 minutes behind.
Keith Pitko and John, how they both helped us with discussing our issue with eBay holding our funds for 72 hours after delivery, which was so kind of them.
Both of them was very
And
kind.
I just wanted to add, and I mentioned this in the comments on John FAE's live on Friday, that
Look at me.
I am seeing a lot of people in
So
eBay groups I'm in say that their funds are now being held for the same as us 3 days after delivery. And the thing that they conclude, on just they're like, what did I do? What happened? Is that they had a really large sale in comparison
Yes.
to what their sales normally are. And ours was that really
Just
large
a
sale.
single sale can just blow it.
And next thing you knew, here we were so excited about this sale. And then we end up, now we're in this situation.
Perpetual misery.
And we're told at some point, maybe
I'm
it will
holding my
be
breath.
lifted.
I'm
But
holding my breath. I think it's very eBay
so
to do
just
that.
be careful. All I want to say is just be careful if you are usually selling like us. We are selling, $40 here or there. And
Let's
and
say you
then
need
we
to make
had
money, and then you go
an
sell
over
something,
$1,000
and
sale.
then you get that money,
They
and they're going to
freaked
turn you
out.
off. It's like, hey, I need money. I'm going to sell my $4,000 thing.
eBay called
Be
it
prepared.
explosive sales growth. That is what they
I call
labeled
it,
it. Even though it was one sale.
Axe Monkey immediately got a sale for someone that wanted it overseas.
Yeah.
Check out what we did was if you go into your not into your sold and shipped items, go into your listings and then go to ended. That's how you do it, right? And then when you scroll down, you'll see the little delivery truck or a little globe. That's the easiest way to see which items are EIS. You can quickly go down and sort of get a feel for how many of your items are global. Because I don't look even when I'm putting on stickers. I just look at the names.
Well, and Callie Debs, I'm sorry. I was thinking we were already at Callie Debs. She was saying how she turned off EIS and got better sales for a while, and now it's slowed down again. Not sure what to make of it. I feel it's sort of like that same thing where we do end and sell similar. You get a boost because you just made a change, and then eventually it just sort of peters out.
And then the truth of the matter is that there's less for media, less buyers. I mean, I would say 25% of our stuff over this last week has gone to overseas. Paul Rose says, I sold my 1975 Jaws Cup. What a mistake to make.
Doesn't that? Oh man, I hate it. It was. I've recently gone back in my mind, going, oh man, we sold that. I sort of wish we still had that. Some stuff.
Not too many things, but there's a
Yeah.
couple little tidbits that I wish we still had.
Well, I was thinking
I'm
that
still-
little
I'm-
Levi little doll.
Oh, the Levi toy with the penny, whatever. That was okay. We sold Fido Dido too. He sucked. I don't like him. I think Fido Dido and that Levi girl were getting it all.
That is weird.
I saw them together once. Paul, I'm circling around. I'm trying to get the full complete Jaws game. I'm not paying $100 for it, so I'm trying to find a box separately or maybe the shark separately, and then all the parts, and it's very difficult to find all the parts in the same place. So I am, I'm planning on spending probably with shipping, maybe it's going to be $75 probably and some time to get the 1974 Jaws game, or 76, whenever it came out. But I do need that very desperately. You can see it. You can see it on my face. I need that.
Biff was saying that nobody wants his stuff overseas. It's just not interesting to them. Well, yeah, I guess if it's like American advertising or
Biff, turn it on. Turn it on. Can you imagine?
It would be interesting to see if you
just
turned
to see.
it on.
I would love to know. But he's got a pretty he's got a lot of items. I mean, do you really want to mess with your store? I wanted to mess with my store.
So Eric was asking,
what about Biff? You didn't finish his second statement.
Oh, sorry.
I have 945s, all pick sleeves. I had to get many from Japan and Europe because US Press didn't come on a picture sleeve. Yeah. So, but are these 45s on the internet? They're not on US either? Because I definitely sell some. I sell the collector ones. Like the person who bought Pat Benatar was in Japan, I think. And they just came in and bought every single Pat Benatar we had on a picture sleeve, which was like 10. 6. I exaggerate a little bit. Eric Papa Flip says,
oh, ListEasier is super fast, but pricing is the problem. Do you list everything, CDs, books, etc., for a single price?
Nope.
And ship?
I look over every single thing.
Yeah. He looks up. So while he has the ListEasier open in the table format, what are you looking at?
I don't know.
He has another internet window open where he goes to checks Amazon, eBay, Abe's Books just to see pricing.
Yeah.
And then he'll figure out
but
the
check
price.
this. You want to hear the coolest thing?
And then for shipping, we always do flat shipping. So yes, our shipping is flat rate no matter where you are in the country.
I choose whatever is gonna appear to be a little cheaper than shipping actually is.
Just to be more appealing, because we don't do free shipping. So we feel if we're a little less in shipping than the other people that charge shipping, then we're more appealing.
$4.99, $6.50, $8.50, $12.50. That's pretty much all.
But I just want to add, Eric, that we charge $4.99 to ship paperbacks, $6.99 to ship hardcovers. So we do separate batches for those. So all the paperbacks will be done in a batch because they are
now. Here's the exciting
shipping.
Part, and this is the exciting part, is that this weekend I have been trying to use ChatGPT Agent to see what I can do about pricing. So I know what I'm doing. It's going to take a little longer. I'm not even sure I have to use Agent. The Agent seems to be taking too long, and I don't know if I have to use Agent. But anyway, the thought process was and is that I took a picture of ListEasier titles, the actual. Oh. So I took a screenshot of ListEasier titles in the program, and then I cropped out so it just said title at the top. And then the titles coming down, you can do about 15 maybe at a time, at a clip. And I clipped out that picture and I uploaded to ChatGPT and I said, check the last 90 days on eBay for high-low sale prices on these items. Now, when you individually do the sales like the way she was explaining, where I go look at Abe Books and Amazon, I look at the sold listings. I look at the current pricing. I look at Abe's Books, which it's never going to be as expensive as Abe's Books, and it's never going to be as expensive as Amazon probably, but I'm able to tell if a book is a hit. So if it's on Abe's and Amazon for $60, and then I go look on eBay and it's currently at 300, 200, 60, 48. And then I look at the solds and they've sold for $38.50. The eBay book's going to go on for $38.50. So what I want to do is create a script or whatever you call it, a prompt to, I'm trying to figure out if I can make a prompt to do that for me.
Copy and paste it into his prompt and then just have it automatically figure out the prices.
Do the same thing that I do. And I think that's what you're supposed to use ChatGPT for. So it's just going to take some time to learn how to prompt that and get it to take those titles. And eventually, can I get it to go into ListEasier, get the titles themselves, and then I only have to make a picture? Yes. I think.
So on that topic of
Thank you.
chat AI and chat
GPTs.
GPT,
Chat GTI for the win.
we have this like pastel huge piece of
look at
artwork, and
Good job.
and I took a photograph of it to run it through chat GPT, and it took a photograph of the signature because we've never been able to identify the artist or anything. And chat GPT came back with like, oh, well, it's hard for me to make out the signature. It looks like it could maybe be these letters, which was similar to what we had always thought too. And then because I said that we bought it like 27 years ago, it assumed it was like something from the mid-century. And I said, no, definitely not mid-century. This was in an antique store. It was really old at the time we purchased it. So then with that information, Chat GPT came back and was like, oh,
6 by 6!
This is the artist G. Nilly. And G. Nilly was known for doing these landscape oil pastels and blah 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 blah.
Guess
blah.
what? Cut to the chase.
And then it was like, take more pictures so I can tell if it's a print or an actual or an original. And I said, oh, it's definitely original. And then it comes back and says to me, I have to be straight up and honest with you. There really isn't an artist called G. Nilly. And like, I was like, what? And I said to Chat GPT, I was, what?
Where's what Chat GPT said to you?
So, it was so funny.
And then you start scolding it for like an hour. Anyway.
Well, I was like, I'm concerned about the misinformation provided by you. If I hadn't added the last piece of detail, you and I both would have thought you were correct.
Poor Chat
Yikes.
GPT. And then it starts backpedaling. I'm sorry, ma'am,
Yeah.
please.
It was like,
Please don't spank
I
me.
didn't intentionally make up a person. And it
I'm
was
just
like,
an AI.
yes, and I owe you a completely transparent explanation. And I was like, oh, Lordy.
Did you end up feeling sorry?
Yeah,
for
and I was
ChatGPT?
like, I understand you're learning, but boy, you were really convincing me with that artist information. And he's like, you're absolutely, I'm like, it's like, you're absolutely right to be concerned, and you're right to call me out on that. And it said, I will no longer be giving an artist name unless I know for sure.
I don't believe it.
No.
That's gonna do it. Okay, remember we have to leave at 2:30.
Yes,
so we
do.
To,
Sorry, we gotta
let's get
keep
back
going.
on here. Pizza Rat Resell. I haven't seen your name before, I don't think. Aloha.
Hi.
Yes, we've definitely considered Whatnot. For like 2 years. We did get offered like $2,000 to start with Whatnot when they first came out, and we never did it. I've thought about it. I've even gone as far as to set up a place over at our warehouse because I think that would be a good place to sell it all the crap at the warehouse. But we have just found ourselves completely locked into eBay and forcefully making it work for us.
We need to get through this quarter.
Yeah, just changing our plan, the way that we do
eBay.
things, and with the ListEasier tools. This is definitely the path of least resistance to making money. But at some point, Whatnot, or we would love to be on eBay live selling, but I think our crap is more likely suited for Whatnot. But yes, we have. And I think we may at some point, but we haven't yet.
So Biff was saying I started using ListEasier. It saves time, but I'm not convinced it makes the best titles for my niche. Its strength is the description and filling of the item specifics. And yes, it is. That is what is so great about it, and time. But that
time saving is huge. Even if you're gonna be super type A about it and have to change little blips, we're just totally just hands off. Whatever it puts in there, we make sure it's accurate. Like I'll do a once over, make sure it's like the right book it's describing. And I'm able to actually pretty quickly see if there is an issue. And I would say 1 out of 300 books. Like I've really only had to change titles or had an issue.
Or like there's been
3
times
times,
where on the copyright page, it would be like the first edition was printed in blah, blah, blah. But then the current edition we have is like the second edition, and it will catch the where it says first edition.
I think we needed some hearts. I'm doing these hearts. I'm giving myself.
Bookworld 4224 was saying great PvP this weekend.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
I heard it being recorded, so I didn't watch it.
So now, it's stressing me out, this PvP, because I have to remember. I'm like, because we're shooting the crap before the show or after the show.
And I'm like, why are you guys recording this?
Partially because we're saying stuff that shouldn't not necessarily be recorded. And then I'm like, did I say it then? This every time we shoot that thing, I'm thinking this. When did I say the thing I said?
Right. If you want to bring up the topic, you're like, oh, wait, did I say it on the show or did I not?
I'll just not say anything. I'm just not going to say anything.
So yeah, we got it.
It's we. That's just it.
Yes. Okay, Lag. We'll start calling you we.
Ooh, diabetes talk. I'm just over here enjoying my cookies. Yeah, I love them famous anuses. They're the best. And I feel like because they're so tiny that they can't hurt you. Right?
Lag, you need to say hi to Record Crate Adam.
Eric Papa Flips is asking Book World for 4244 for store name. Record Crate says, Lag, I feel a bit better if you said hi to me. Mike G says, good afternoon. Good afternoon back at you.
Nice to see you.
My sales have taken a hit since late August, went from 34% up year over year to 27. Still good year, but definitely trending down compared to previous year, same time. I'm going to make a suggestion, which I think was possibly, if I remember correctly, Commonwealth Kevin, today's video. I forget what it was called. And sometimes I'm just tuning in and out of him because it's long.
Yeah, I heard him say,
something about check your pricing on stuff right now. Pricing is down. Pricing is suppressed for sure. We doubled our sales by lowering the prices by 20%. And that's because in the media store. So, and that's because that's what's happening.
I know I'm pretty sure like some jewelry businesses, they don't even have like prices on their items
because it changes so much.
Because the metal market changes and they base it on the replacement price, not
right,
the price.
Because if it really pops, then you would just go buy a whole bunch of gold jewelry that was less than gold price.
But like it's based on the price when it sells, not when they made it.
Yeah, no, I understand.
And
that.
So anyhow, it would be great if there was if eBay's recommended pricing actually was accurate, and we all could run something that would tell us like, hey, you should lower your price now or whatever. Blah 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 blah.
Ryan is 6 feet tall. Did you know that?
He's tall.
Yeah. I was 330. Now I'm about 260, 275 now. That's where I need to be in this next tranche. So I'm probably, I would say about 310 right now, down from 330 when I started this nonsense. And I will take a break from everything when I get down to about 275. Seems good. And then there will be two more tranches. There will be a 50 and a 50, and I'll be down to 175.
175?
Yeah, like this.
Oh, boy.
Well, no, once I get down to 275, then there'll be two more tranches of 50 each. And by tranche, I mean like I'll take a concerted effort to lose 50 pounds, and then I'll eat a steak.
When we first met, you were like 175, right?
Like I was like 160, 150. I wore size 29 pants. If you reverse that number, that's the size pants I wear now. 92s. I wear 92s.
We all gain weight though as we age.
What's that?
I said we all gain weight as we age.
I've
gained weight too.
I mean, I never cared, but I could wear clothing. That's what I remember.
Paul's comment.
I could go into like a store and buy clothes.
Come on, it's 2:00.
They didn't have to like send them to a team of seamstresses to make my sailboat shirts. I mean, yeah, that's another. That's
Paul,
like
that's
John
because
Candy.
you're a beast, Primo. Make sure nobody's smoking around you when you pee because you said it smelled like gasoline.
Yes.
Lag was saying my brother got ADHD meds and lost 50 pounds, but now he's boring.
Yeah, that's what happens. It neuters you.
Seriously.
But it's speed, so you'll lose weight on that too.
I'd much rather be entertained.
I have harnessed my hyperactivity for good and for making money, and I've done, I think, a good enough job that I'll keep doing this based on my brain chemistry. I love cold cereal so much I stopped buying it. I can't have it at home. Oh, because we can't either. Because
I love cereal.
yeah, so like, what do you want? So if you're gonna be, we gotta finish. We can't get sidetracked. But I'm telling you, I just will kill for a box of Frosted Flakes every once in a while. I want, like Grandma used to make it, Frosted Flakes, maybe Corn Flakes, because I remember I didn't used to have sugar, so maybe it was just regular Corn Flakes, and then a piece of white toast with butter on the edge of the bowl. So like the center is piled up with the cornflakes, and that holds this other part of the toast so it doesn't go into the milk.
So we're saying we should blame your grandma.
Yeah, it was great. I love this bowl of cereal with the toast on it. And if you eat the toast with the cereal milk, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just like mind-boggling.
Ryan.
I love it.
He's saying, man, I don't want to pay the $70 for it.
You
Listen,
have to.
dude.
Well, go get Commonwealth.
Dude, use the
first.
Commonwealth code with James Helferstay's link, okay?
Then you get $30 off for the first month.
Yeah, and then try it and get a whole bunch listed. And then if it would
Eric
be great
Papa
if
Flip
you
says, a
stuck
friend of
with it,
mine
but-
did fasting, 1 meal a day, carnivore, and in 14 weeks, 150 pounds. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good.
How is that
14.
even
Wait, hold on.
possible?
Let's calculations. 14 weeks, 150. So it's basically 10 pounds a week. It's a little more than 10 pounds a week.
Did they have a lot of loose skin afterward? That's like a huge amount of weight to lose in such a short amount of
I'm
time.
guessing that person had some flaps because that is fast.
Jen was saying, I don't really need that many pictures.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen.
But I'm just like, then, yeah.
How many pictures do we need? Anybody know? Paul is very tiny at only 188 centimeters. That sounds very small, Paul. And weigh 85 stone, man. It's the stones, man. 85 kilograms. We have no idea what any of those numbers mean.
So I think Paul is tall. I think he's at least
Paul
6
is tall
feet.
and skinny.
I think he's over 6 feet. But 85, I don't know what 85 is.
At your age, it's good because, see, this is the mid 50s is when the trouble hits. We lose some people in the mid 50s that just smack them over the head and they're gone, right? And then we have where you discover like your new, like, oh, the rest of my life's going to be centered around this illness or that illness. And that's where we are.
Ryan was saying.
What about Brady Bunch?
Oh, I'm reading them and thinking.
I did a ketovore regime for 6 months and went from 240 to 200.
Impressive.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, and I envy that. And I most certainly, I have the willpower. I've done it a million times. This is the only time I've done anything with drugs or no surgery or drugs or anything. I haven't. I've done it all myself. But it's unsuccessful.
Listen,
and the doctor's like, you're really just running out of runway.
And that's how it is with everything. Once, like, sure, maybe, you might have higher cholesterol when you're younger, but
your body can tolerate it.
Right. And the doctor will ask you, will you change your diet, blah, blah, blah. And if you're like, doctor, yes, I will, then they're like, okay. But then when you hit 50 and you didn't change your diet and your cholesterol is still high, then they're like, well, you had your chance. So, now you got to go on medicine. So that's what it is with the weight loss,
high blood pressure medication since like 35.
Right.
A very low dose.
If you had lost weight years ago, you wouldn't need that blood pressure medicine.
I wasn't very heavy back then, but I was over.
Literally 50 is that line where now the doctors are like, oh, medicine. You had the opportunity.
Ryan thinks you should take a picture of every single page in the book.
It's so funny.
Just to make sure. Paul says that's metric. I have no idea either. No, I think you're cool. I've seen a picture of you. Biff, that's how we wrote it on the forum. Just check it, Fox. Foxes me the heck out too.
Kenneth is telling me to
Kenneth Oros!
Take the pictures. Okay.
Kenneth is new, but
it's so nice to see
we give like eBay for a newly listed item, it gets more exposure. For an Actually, I do. I think Kenneth has commented before, but for someone who doesn't comment that month, you get you get extra placement.
And I remember,
so now she's going to take pictures.
I'm pretty
of every page.
certain WTF said that
WTF.
he would take 12 pictures.
Okay, well maybe I'm wrong then.
So Biff is saying
I'll say I'm wrong. I'm wrong. What? Yes, take the pictures.
Yeah,
one picture of highlighted text to communicate that with a picture, and she does. It's only one picture of the highlight.
And Pico is also saying take the pictures.
Okay. Axe Monkey says front cover, back cover, spine, publisher page, middle of the book, any notable. Well, that's 8 pictures right there, right? The cover,
and the thing is, so guys,
cover,
here is
back
this
cover,
too.
spine,
Because we're doing
page,
the batches,
middle of the book, the highlighting, the stamp,
defects, which would be the stamp, or the,
and then maybe property of Burlington College, which is part of.
And because we're doing ListEasier, we are doing it, using it so that everything has to have the same quantity of photos. So sometimes,
you double up a picture.
So sometimes I'm just taking like a throwaway picture because
Glenn
I had to take 9 of the last one.
Glenn C sees a way to officify your and go down, drop it down to 7. If you go from 11, 10, 9, 8 to 7,
and the publication page,
it would be cool. I'm just saying, that's why ListEasier is a blessing, because even if you hate the title, even if you hate the description, there are 200 words typed on that page that you did not put in there, that were magically put in there. That, my friends, is worth $70 a month. And I was going to say, hopefully you guys all need sales. And I just have to say, I mean, I'm curious how to encourage people that $70 is like a pittance. Well, if you can get, if it works the way that we're all barking that it does, it's gonna take a second for you to get, figure it out and get really tight with it.
And again,
it costs nothing.
You can get a great discount for your first month using James Helferstay's link with Commonwealth.
And then the $70 seems like nothing.
Code.
And I'll also say, it's by far, like by maximum far, the cheapest one out there. It's the cheapest one out there by far. So
and the best one.
It's by far the best one. Although I haven't used.
We watch other videos of other people testing them out, and it is by far the best one.
Absolutely, and I think you would find most people will say that. Anybody in the media category, there's no comparison. Clothing seems to have differences. Okay, we got to hurry.
Ryan was saying, yes, beef, butter, bacon, and eggs only.
Yeah.
LOL. 6x6. Thank you. Also, I'm sticking with my photos then. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
It's annoying how long it takes me, but thank you for affirming.
I mean, honestly, now that when I think about it in that
7 to 11 pictures, Brenda Smith.
What's the difference between 7 and 11? 20 seconds? I guess that's true. I should just look at it that way. That extra time that you're spending is more confidence to the buyer, and probably maybe why we sell more. So okay,
yes,
I stand corrected. I will never ever say that again. How dare you all?
Thank you, everyone. Right, and
I'm very angry.
And it's so true. Right, we're little peons compared to these big sellers. So we need to provide more photos.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good now. Pat Pizza Rat Resell says, I really need to go on a weight loss journey myself. I appreciate the motivation.
It's so hard.
Well, if we're all resellers, this is I sit in this, not this chair. I sit in a chair a lot because of typing things in the computer. So anything that can get me away from that, again, another plug for ListEasier. It could be a health thing. But I think more importantly, we've got the time if you're a full-time reseller, we've got the time to get up and go for that walk.
You really need to make time for yourself and your health.
It's hard.
That we're around longer.
I feel like eBay's trying to kill us by making everything more difficult. I wouldn't even be surprised if they instigated some sort of BS at the beginning of fourth quarter to slow down the sales and make profit promoted listings more
and it literally can be
beneficial.
starting out 15 minutes a day, just doing stretches or walking around the block, just something. And
it's tough to care for yourself when you're just like, I gotta work to make this money, and anything take any time away from that is.
And I overthink everything, and I'm just like, well, like you said, what is it? I find reasons to not. What was it? You were saying that this morning, to not put it off, but like contingencies.
Oh, to not start something like, oh, I can't start something because this thing's going to happen and this thing's going to happen.
I can't walk
or
around
I need
the block
this, or I need that, or
because I should be taking pictures. You
just
know?
get up and do it. And also, the doctor also said that if I'm just reselling in my house and walking around in my house, the steps don't count.
No,
you got to go out and
it has to be something beyond your normal activity level. It has to be something that raises your heart rate. But anyhow,
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but your steps don't count.
Brenda and 6x6 were both saying that, and we're all familiar with this, where buyers are less likely to even read descriptions. So pictures are important.
Okay, we are very young media sellers, so I got to say that I'm looking for efficiencies where obviously I shouldn't be looking for them. Okay. I should be taking pictures while you're taking them in order to increase the output, not.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah. We only have one studio. Oh, well, can't do that.
No, you know what I was thinking you could do?
No.
Yeah.
I can't do that. What?
Start sorting the LPs and stuff and cleaning them or whatever.
You know what I should do? I should start having regular members-only videos looking through my albums before I sell them to give people opportunities to purchase them from me directly.
There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Let's go.
Also, sign up for our Patreon, $49 a month to watch me clean my feet.
Corn chip toes. Ew.
And we don't have that. Brady Bunch Villain says, I think even the carnivore, there is still a calorie metric to follow. Yes, absolutely. Can't overeat no matter what. Ryan, it's different for everyone. Some people do it really well with it. Yes. Look at the doctor dude is Mr. Buff Stud, right?
Yeah, Paul's 6'2".
And 13.5 stone. The problem is I used to be 6'4", maybe slouching.
Well, we all shrink.
No, you shrink. You shrinky dink. Your back compresses.
My mom used to be taller than me.
And then you know how ET's neck goes
like
down?
2 inches smaller than me.
Yeah, well, it's cool. Clothes are cheaper. Are they? I don't know.
No. Okay, Pizza Resellers.
Pretty much an exclusively a bookseller at this point. We had these 10,000 books. They are getting up as fast as we can do them. And will we buy more books after this? I don't know, but I got to say, when we put up a batch of books, a batch sells. So people like books. Are you dabbed? You dabbed?
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Okay. Belle Biv DeVoe said, that's svelte, Paul, especially by U.S. standards. You can see an American coming. That's true.
I mean, but it's good to be trim, but if you're losing the weight because of stress, like what's...
Yes, right. And I think garden gnomes they should be a little plumper, I think. No? Maybe.
I dissed you. When we were talking about your similarities with John Candy, and I said, but John Candy was tall.
I'm a short fat king. It's a true story, though. I saw Jack Black at Fat Burger about 25 years ago. He's around. He's round. Max Monkey, I don't get a lot of EIS sales. Very few more since it went from the global to EIS.
Yeah, and Pitco's.
So, I mean, it's definitely media. Media seems to be a common denominator in needing EIS. Or it works.
Pico was saying when he went to the eBay Open over there.
Was also the same term.
They used the same term about explosive growth.
But it's a lie. It's not explosive growth. And in fact, it hurt us. If we didn't have other stores and stuff, it would have killed our store. It killed our.
And Paul was saying, "What about innocent until proven guilty?" And yes, and that's when one of the supervisors we spoke with said, "This is what you need to do. You need to use that question mark on the bottom right of the screen and leave feedback regarding this
How irate you are.
this change. And he said when you use that question mark, it actually goes to the departments that are responsible for the
There's
things.
a guy
It doesn't
named-
go to like a robot or to customer service.
There's a guy
agents.
named Jonathan that supposedly sees if you type in there if you type in there that you have a technical problem, it will go to a guy named Jonathan who's the head of the tech team. If you type in other problems, they go to other, and I won't
Like
give out the name of the other
safety
people.
and whatever it is.
Safety
this
and trust.
whole
So
thing.
if you, it's supposed to go to the offices of those people, and he says it does. And so
you can't like complain and be like, oh, I got a negative.
stubbed my toe.
I got a negative feedback from a customer. That's not what
they'll ignore you.
this question mark.
I'm
thing
sure
is
there's
for.
an AI is sorting the comments, but
It's for their processes.
if it's a
like,
legit comment, it goes to the people. Supposedly, higher ups see that stuff from that question mark.
Sort of like how it's like, how do you like our app?
Chicken, because I'm hungry. If they see how long,
Aloha.
if they see how long you've been selling and what your rating is, they shall be able to accept the fact that you had a larger sale. I can understand if you're a newer bad seller.
Right, but I want to add that yes, he's been on eBay for
26 years.
Yeah, but this account though, this was the second account we opened.
26 years.
And that is only a year and a half old. So
I do understand
they don't
eBay.
care that we have another account that's 26
They could
years old.
cross reference it if they wanted to, but eBay has when we started our second store, I remember talking to
this is the third store.
Right, the people and them saying, well, because I wanted my money right away then, I think. I don't remember. And I'm like, I already gone through this thing. Can you turn my money back on? Because it was just as it is now after delivery. But they do that for everybody when you first open a store. And they don't cross-reference you on how good your other store is. They
look at you as a new
metrics.
seller.
Yeah, fresh metrics.
They don't care that you already have an account. They're like, you're a new seller.
Although, if you
Essentially.
if you make over $500,000 a year for eBay, I'll bet they do take that into account.
Yeah, didn't someone say like that's that?
Yeah. Aloha all!
Sorry, Doug and Rao, we're so behind in comments, and
We have to
we're
leave at
leaving
2:30.
Yeah, we
have a heart out.
Some appointments to go to.
Hi, Doug. They just released a new version of the Jaws game. Doesn't look the same and probably cost a bomb by now. Is that the one where the shark is blue? Like, oh, no. I know the one you're talking about. It is blue, though. But no, I want the old gray one. And then it looks like all the glue is all like failing on the seams and it leaks out. I want that one. BBV says only my 45s are in the permanent collection. They will be some of the last things I sell. I mean, I think we still have 2,045s.
Viv wants some good
what's his
chat
face.
GPT hacks. Kenneth was saying, I've been using prompts on Copilot, and it's been hard to identify with Google AI.
Okay.
Lie, chat GPT is my digital identity. Spirit animal.
Keep going.
Paul, well, I just checked and I'm smack in the middle of the ideal weight for my height as a man. Who knew I was perfect?
We
knew,
perfect.
Paul. That's not what the mirror tells me lately.
Smash it right in the face.
Derek, aloha.
Thank you.
Derek, aloha. Hello,
Aloha,
all you
Derek.
awesome people. Hello, people in spam. Made it. Busy morning today and still going. Good. Glad you're busy. Hope it's some good sales. And make sure to watch Jenna and Jonna.
Jenna and
Jonna.
Jonna. Nice. Watch them. Good luck finding them. They're around. Self-love is an underrated Primo, and essentially when you're single.
Aw.
Well, you got the lady next door. The old lady. I mean, eventually you'll find love. It'll come walking in.
Well,
you know what you need to do, Paul, is you need to
love
go to
is
some more of
also
those
just
concerts
through
with the
friendships too.
we
all need friends.
sometimes you need a lady friend if you don't have.
Yes, I know that.
But Paul needs to go to more of the concert with the swag girls.
The girls.
What are they called?
The something girls. I was like Spice Girls.
Yeah, they're not Spice Girls, but
No,
they're
they're
similar.
They're cute.
Ryan says, I love the nasty powdery Walmart bakery cookie that tastes like pure sugar. I bet you do. They got all kinds of seed oils in there, like fancy ones from muskrat
Lag
seeds.
said, hi, Record Crate. I missed you, buddy. And then Record Crate's like, hi, Lag. This does make me feel better.
Candy, aloha!
Oh, Candy, I love seeing you. Long live EIS, Primo. I think you just guilted me into removing the bag of Chico biscuits and peanut butter bars. Uh-oh.
I mean, in all honesty, it's no one's fault but mine.
Oh.
I have
What?
hands.
You're sending us a... Oh, thank you. No, you don't need to remove it.
Yeah, she doesn't want you to remove it. It is...
No, it's just... No.
It is Halloween, so it's okay. The thing is that I'm not hungry now.
And listen.
I'm not hungry.
Listen, this medicine, you
I'm
can
hungry,
eat.
but I'm not hungry.
Like, we were talking to a woman locally who is also on the same medicine, and she's like, I still eat pizza. I still drink beer. She's like, you just literally can't fit in as much. She's like, but I'm still eating all of the stuff I always love
eat
eating.
like a German now. Like in the morning, I'm having like nuts and like mueslix, and then that's it. And maybe I'll have a little more muse nuts in the middle of the day, and then I'll have a reasonable dinner. Tonight, actually, is going to be pretty fancy. We're going to have some Trader Joe's orange chicken with broccoli, with a massive head of broccoli.
With actually fresh broccoli.
And you squish that into it, and it makes it healthy.
Keep going, keep going.
I don't think the orange chicken is that healthy. You're gonna have to put me sauce on side.
No, the orange chicken is not healthy.
Sauce on side. I need sauce on side.
There's some talk with.
Oh my goodness.
With
so
each
much.
other.
Okay, words.
Paul,
words.
All is well. All is well. Like, okay, thanks, buddy. Frosted Freaks. I know. It sounds like it literally should be like, you know how there's Blueberry and there's
it should be Frosted Freaks.
Yeah, it should be
there
Frosted
is,
Freaks.
They had to add, you know how they had to add a monster like a couple years ago, and they added a colored hair, gender bending character that was a DJ, and I forget what the person's name was.
Oh, I don't know.
It was a new character. They tried to 2020 up the 1970s serials.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't remember what the person's name was.
Ryan,
but it didn't come the next year.
He hates buying
That
clothes. I
person
have
was
a long torso, so 3X. It won't fit because the shirts are too wide.
You need the top.
And what's funny, so for
They're too
him,
long.
he needs the length to go over the belly.
Because my belly sticks out
but
straight.
then everything else is like the shoulders are huge, the chest is huge.
I'm trying to affect change. I'm trying to action an
Paul
opportunity.
Rose, I may well be common, but have little wealth these days.
You got wealth. You got. Look at all these friends you got here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I hope that you'll be able to start making money again on eBay.
Record Crate's lost about 50 pounds since early August, being ill.
Oh no.
I hate that, but it is. Sometimes being ill is a good catapult to.
Are you feeling better now? Like, are you over the illness? That's a lot of weight to lose. I'm sorry, Adam.
Is it are you like no longer? Are you hungry now? I guess that's my question.
Power Rose, Primo, like Mia said that at the physio last month. Yep, I'll put on the gel. Yep, I'll do the exercises. So far, not too busy.
And like, really, am I too busy? I'm not too busy, but I am, because I just keep my head somewhere.
Yeah, like I have actually in the past. I used to use this app where I could make a collage or whatever, but that takes so much time.
Should literally make a collage. 3 hours later, the $14 book is got a.
It's like the $14 book is now worth $2,000 because I put so much time into freaking photographing this stupid piece of crap.
Let's talk figure.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Craig. Paul says, Primo, I think the doc worried you a touch. Don't stress. You have plenty of runway left, my friend. You're taking this. Dude, it did a little bit. I gotta say, I'm like. He was 44. I'm 56. And I've taken care of myself. I've had intermittent care spells.
The records. So okay.
But
who
yeah,
was
it
it used? Who used ListEasier on records? Have we heard any current? So Ryan is wondering, should I do ListEasier for the records?
Yes, Beard did it. Beard did it. Beard did it. And it works. I can tell you it works too because I've already tested it.
But in the beginning, though, didn't someone say it had a hard time telling like what edition or something?
You just look at, make sure you read it. That's
Yeah.
all. Just double check. You don't have to double check, like read every word. Just look and see if it made like an obvious. It'll be a pretty glowing error if it does make one.
The nog will still flow this
Yes,
one.
it will.
Hey, Glenn C.
Let's see.
Yeah, okay. I just got ListEasier this week, and it actually makes listing easier. It's a rush.
does.
I didn't use James Halver's code, but that's okay. Listing costs 10 cents each Canadian. And
It's a
this
rush.
is it, you guys. Oh my God. It is just so helpful for us.
I know it's hard to explain
It really
but
is.
It makes you want to work, which is sort of
It
part of the
does.
reason that
And I just want to express again,
I gotta eat.
for those of you that maybe struggle with figuring out a routine, a system, this has helped us so much. And that's the
Those
way
who
I
struggle
function.
with a miserable like, do you look at listing as just being the worst thing that can ever happen? This program will make it not that. It's no longer the worst. It's not the best thing that ever happened.
You do not dread it.
But you don't. It does.
You'll still
take some of the dread out.
You'll still dread taking photos, which I am
Nothing
responsible
changes
for.
that.
But I used to create the drafts, and I would find out as much information as possible,
But
and
here's
then
the
he
thing.
would go and try to fill in anything I couldn't fill in.
But she didn't really know that much,
No,
and I'd have to
ListEasier does
change.
it.
I'd have to change her words that she'd spent time
Yeah.
putting in. It was dumb.
And we have yet to
That's
use
changed.
ListEasier with records and music, but let me tell you, that
It's
was
coming.
even worse for me
It's coming.
because I wouldn't know what kind of
She didn't
band
know
this
any
was.
of the songs
Yeah.
or anything.
Okay, anyhow, we gotta go. I would use
Um,
ListEasier for records, but you still have to grade them manually. That's a problem with the records.
Nothing's going to change that. And you have to price them individually. Nothing's going to change that.
Biff is saying ListEasier strength is books, CDs, and DVDs.
For sure.
Mike G was
That's
saying,
like
walking
100%.
to bring back my trash can just elevated my heart rate. Been a successful day.
Good for
Yes!
you. Count those steps.
Harvard's help. One heart transplant later. I went from 543 to 234 as this morning. No diets. Took 13.
Just constant chipping off just a little bit.
I think you are
Chip
the
away.
only person I know on a somewhat personal level that has a heart transplant. That is amazing.
I know that Harbor Hope had a couple of other issues too that are amazing too. So we speak your name, Harbor's Hope, but that is that's half body weight.
That's amazing. Good for you.
I didn't realize I could have
Everything
gone
about
up to
that.
543 though. I mean, I could have had so many more steaks in my
Harvard's
place.
Hope might be like tall too.
Oh, right. I'm short. That's a good point.
If you were 543 at your height,
I would have been a totally round ball.
we would have been.
A
You would have been like the
completely-
blueberry girl
Yeah.
from.
Just little hands
Yeah.
and feet would be sticking out.
Um.
Spam takes pics from noon to midnight. Primo takes pics from midnight to noon. Solved. That's not a bad
I'm in
idea.
bed by like 6:30 at night.
Lately it has been.
Paul, well, I'm not even driving right now, so walking everywhere. In the last few days, I've carried back massive tubs of masonry. No wonder why your shoulder's never going to get better, Paul. Get yourself a little
Do
wagon.
you even read your words? Yes.
Get yourself a
Get
wagon.
yourself a little granny wagon, little cart, little something. Not like you ride on, just like the pull cart, so that you can move all your things out.
Wait.
Because you remember, I have the
Wait, pizza.
I have the corned
we gotta
beef
hurry.
arms.
We gotta hurry. Pizza
Corned
rat.
beef arms.
Pizza rat. I love the Patreon. The way he uses the eBay tape to remove calluses is fantastic.
That's our
Right, the toenails.
$49.95 at Patreon. Look us up. That
John-
Jonathan was at eBay Open and specifically said that you make sure you type in his name in the feedback and he will see it. That's exactly. And
So everyone, yes, if you use that little question
you
mark,
guys, do it. Send
the
a
bottom
thoughtful,
right corner, that
thoughtful
question mark
help
is there
'em.
for a reason.
And make sure it's super thoughtful and super helpful. Like try to help them. Like say, this is my experience. This could really help me. I feel like you're not seeing that. Something like that. You know, something that is not just like, oh, my booger fell out.
Ryan, I don't know if you're asking us, the bookstore, or pizza slice. Right.
Oh, we're gonna make it. Okay, go.
Hurry.
Final.
Hi. Once again, with multiple accounts, I think it's just an excuse to benefit, in my opinion. Paul can't see himself in the mirror. Right? Paul is hot. I don't believe he's single.
He's Dracula, Bridget! Oh my God.
We love you, Paul. That's right, Viv. Like her. Primo Annie next door is 67. She's my actual special friend. Oh. But that's just it. Friendships are so important to have too, because you still care and love each other, even as not as platonic friends.
Or not.
I eat like a
I'm not
teenage
judging.
ninja turtle.
What are they just eat pizza, right? Don't they just
Let's
eat pizza?
see. Diabetes too long in hospital smelling pee. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, yes. I had the weird pee. But the
Camilla Creepo, hope
the
you're better,
GLP-1
Adam. Yes, we hope
has
you're
cured
better,
that.
Adam.
And it was a short period of time, but
Got
it
it.
was concerning.
We're at 8
Carmela Creeper. Right, that was
message
the
retracted. I'm going to see
That was
Millie
the,
and
DJ.
me, the Soap Girls. Okay, and Sam, their mom and manager, again on the 6th. Yes, supporting Wednesday 13th.
the Soap Girls.
Okay.
That's it, right?
Yes, Wednesday 13. We watch them on YouTube. Okay,
Oh,
Are, we
what? Are
done?
you serious? They're gonna be with Wednesday 13? That's so awesome. I want to go see that show, but we can't because we got to go do stuff. And thank you guys for joining us today.
Oh,
It
wait.
is Monday. Go
Okay, Paul is probably single and 6 girls hanging on. Okay, Ryan, I was asking you guys.
He's a
again.
rock and roller.
Omega
you know.
Moon Media. Omega
Oh, whoops.
Moon Media.
We didn't make
3
it to the
words.
bottom. I use Axe Monkey says I use
No, I
Ellie
just
for
looked.
Ellie for
sorry.
vinyl. Love it. Record
Yeah,
Kisses,
Harbor
thank
Soap
you,
is
Lab.
6 feet. He's tall.
I'll try to get some more pics for you. I looked. Oh, good. Thank you. Get on it, Paul.
Yes,
We're missing those.
Please, I miss him so much.
Axe Monkey, I don't feel very good today with sinus pressure, but Ellie has cured your sinus pressure. Awesome.
Harbor Soap also had a kidney transplant, you
Yes.
guys.
Okay, that was amazing.
He's like unbreakable. That's amazing.
I bet he
like a
feels like he's been through a
superhero.
lot. I mean, you can only
Lag's a
imagine.
shorty.
I think about that kind of like recuperation period from like my leg. Imagine if it's like, in your body.
I
Oh,
know.
my
I
goodness.
can't. It must
Well,
be a
your-
long time.
Your dad
too.
didn't have a transplant, but he had the full
He had open heart
the
surgery.
open heart.
We
Lag
have
is
to-
also a short beast.
Sorry, 6x6. We're leaving a half an hour early today because we have some appointments to go to.
We gotta go do some stuff, and it's not.
We'll be back on Wednesday though. And we appreciate you guys so very much. We missed you last week.
We did miss you guys.
But make sure to watch FAE tonight, John and Jenna, at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific time. And
time. Hello.
Carla, we didn't see Carla today.
Aloha. There he is, the tiny little beast out of his taco shell, and he's coming over to get some love.
Thank you so much, everyone. We appreciate you so very much. Yes,
And so does Puppy.
we gotta go.
See you on Wednesday.
Aloha. Thank you. You mean so much to us. Bye-bye.
Right, folks? We love everybody.
We gotta go.
Aloha. Where's your noises? Where's your noises, folks? You want to do this one?
Come on, do it now!
Get back to work, you slacker.
Oh, Pokes, you did such a good job today. Good boy.